Damn. Damn. I want my damn drink. Oh. Oh well. Back killing me. Oh. Crap. You know, I keep saying I ain't gonna do no more TVs, but people keep bringing them to me, or I see one and I can't resist. Oh Lord, I can't find my cable cutters. These gauze wires on these things are, and guess what? Heavy as that is, it's copper coated aluminum, so it ain't worth hardly a nickel. And I keep saying I ain't gonna do these things anymore, but you know what? If they're sitting here, I'm gonna do them I'm going to do them. But I'm not going to go out and kill myself picking them up, because like this one here, this thing it's huge, it's heavy, and the trouble is, a lot of these things are alright, that little booger right there, that'll go in the copper bearing transformers and motors. Yeah, that's what that will be. And I don't know what's in them down. Scrapyard used to wouldn't take them, but they just started taking them. And I'm not going to pull this thing apart no further than just cut the wire. But there's a nice copper bearing transformer there. Hell, that's the only transformer on that dang thing. There's some copper bearing spools. I don't, if there's any oscillators on there, I'll get them, but I don't see none on that. I see a small transformer there, another copper bearing piece there, but not much. Biggest thing on this is this piece here with all the copper on it. I didn't take my time doing this, and I took and what did I do with my dang? I don't even see it. There it is. I'm behind. Anyway, I got several of them I need to strip. But I need to get rid of this TV. It's been sitting here a while. I have to tell you. Now, you know, the way I busted that off, I broke it off. I didn't slide it off without breaking it. And a lot of these people, a lot of these YouTubers are, I won't say they ain't lying, but they ain't telling you the truth. A lot of them will break them tubes like that and tell you they won't do it because it's against the law, you know, or something to that effect. And they tell you the same dang thing about refrigerators and air conditioners, that scrapyard's not supposed to take them if the freon or the gas is still in the system. And lo and behold, mysteriously, most of these guys, when they take it to the scrapyard, the gas is gone. And I'm going to tell you, I've seen them do it, I've done it. They don't hook that thing up to a recovery machine and suck all that gas out of there. They cut the daggone line and let it out that way, or they break the line, cut it, whatever. I know they do it. They know they do it. The scrapyard knows they're not. Because if you went and had that gas recovered from somebody that's professional, it's going to cost you more than you're going to get for the damn thing. So, if I was you guys, I'd quit saying stuff like, well, we recovered the gas. That's bullshit. You ain't recovered nothing. Most of them. Now, there might be some out there that do it, but if they do it, they're losing money. They're losing money. You best off just leave it sitting on the curb if you're going to go try and recover the gas out of it. Because it's going to cost you more than you'll get for it. And I'm going to tell you something else too that I'm fixing to do. I have a bunch. Let me put that camera down here where I can see into it. I'm talking to it. Son of a gun. Let me cut it off. Now, where was I at? I was talking about I'm not going to call them liars. I'm just going to tell you they ain't telling you the truth when they say they recover that gas. They don't do it. Because I done checked on that, and it costs more than you'll get out of it for scrap. So why would you go do that? Why don't you just leave it sitting on the curb? But that's just something that irritates me. I don't know why stuff like that, they don't tell the truth or they leave stuff out. And I have found out that there's a guy that's been scrapping the magnetrons out of a microwave, and I watched him do it. He told me that he has been cutting these magnetrons up to get this piece of copper out of there, and it's pretty damn fast the way he does it. He kind of takes some precautions, but he said he's been doing it for 10 years with no ill effects. So I'm going to do a video on taking the magnetrons apart. I've always took them apart down to the heart of that thing, which is this. This thing supposedly got beryllium in it. But I've been taking them down from that to this, and I've been putting these in a bucket. And I'm going to do a video taking one of these apart. I got several of these, but I'll just do it on one. I get the magnets out, the round magnets that's in, I don't know if you can see them or not, and a little piece of brass, and some aluminum fins, and then the rest is thread. And I've been saving these. So I'm going to do, it might be my next video. I'm going to take it apart, and I'm going to take the same precautions he takes, and that's with a blower that blows anything that comes loose from it away from where, because what you're doing, you're putting this in your vise, one end, and you're cutting it off. You're cutting it off right here. Then you're flipping that thing over and putting that part in the vise, and you're cutting it off there. And you're getting down to the nitty gritty of this thing. And I'm going after that. But he's been doing it, said 10 years. And no ill effects. Of course, like I say, he takes precautions, but he does a major disclaimer. He don't put them on YouTube. He don't put them, but I'll put this one on YouTube. And my big major disclaimer is going to be, I'm going to tell you not to do it. This to me is just pure entertainment. Cause I ain't making squat on this stuff. I'm too old. I'm not able. I don't have a nice truck, or I don't have a truck, period, to go around and pick this stuff up and set it around where I work. Cause where I'm got it scattered around here, I'm getting complaints all the time from my daughter. And of course, we lease this place, so the landlord's not happy with it either. She ain't happy with nothing I done out here. I had a woodworking shop set up, I had a greenhouse set up. She wasn't happy with that. She wasn't happy with my wood shop. But in the same breath, she say, well, I understand you got to have something to do. Duh. And she's not happy, especially happy with this scrap. She calls it junk. I call it treasures. But there's no way. I am so glad that I am not trying to make a living off of scrapping. Because unless you really got your crap together and you got the equipment and you got the sources to get that stuff, that's the only way you're going to make any money. All these other guys running around here with a little pickup truck and going to the junkyard and getting $7 or $16. Back when I was scrapping big time, it was really hard, but the prices was almost triple what they are now. And but I never come out of that junkyard without at least equivalent to $100. Never. I wouldn't even drive. I wouldn't drive to the scrapyard for $10 or $15. Now I understand a lot of these guys with these channels, they don't really make the money on the scrap. Now show you what they're making. What they're getting their money on is what YouTube is paying them for the advertising on their sites. And of course, and they make some money on the merchandise they sell. Which I'd like to have some of that t-shirts and stuff for some of my friends, but hell, I ain't paying $20-something for a t-shirt. Good Lord. I don't care what you put on it. That's just me, you know, but if everybody else likes to do it and you can afford to do that, that's fine. But the people that's making the money, you pick them out. And I only know about 3 or 4 on there that's really, I can say, making the money. And even that guy, Marty, Scrap Kingdom, and now he's changed it to Scrap Life. He's got to make, he said he has to do $200 a day just to break even. So he's got to really hustle, and he's not monetized, so he's not making any money. And I don't understand why he's not monetized, because he's got 2,700 subscribers. He's got more than enough subscribers to do that. But that, you know, that's his business. I would like to know, but I ain't gonna pry into his business. If he wanted me to know, he'd tell me. But he hustles, and he's making a living from that. That's his livelihood. But he struggles. He struggles. And he don't have a lot of the right equipment he needs. He needs a real nice dump truck type truck, or nice dump trailer that where he don't have to work so hard to unload that stuff. But I like him. But anyway, that's my 2 cents worth today. I'm going to try to quit complaining about things. But my next video is either going to be this, or it's going to be, hell, that's done and left. I have to write everything down, because you know, I'll think of something, I need to do this, and I'll run in there to do it, like on the computer, and I'll sit down there and I'll get my hand on the keyboard, and I'm like, what was I going to do? Just like, so I have to write stuff down. When I think about it, if I don't write it down, an hour from now, or even less than that, I ain't going to know what it was I wanted to do. Now, I hate that, but there's nothing I can do about it. You know, I'm not getting any younger. I'll be 78 in about 2.5, let's see, December, January, February. 3 months, I'll be 78. Good Lord. But anyway, and I ain't been putting no videos up. I apologize for that, but you know, it's just, I had some stuff I say I got ripped off. There wasn't no law against what the guy done, but he did. He got my customer and left me holding about $300 worth of stuff I was gonna sell this people because he went 50% under me. And she offered to buy mine, but she wanted me to go under what he wanted. So she wanted me to sell my stuff to her for 60 or 70% less than what I was originally selling it to her before my YouTube friend jumped in there and blew me out of the water. I ain't gonna tell you who it is because it's I don't believe in spreading shit around. I mean, I'm like 99.9% who it is, but that other little tenth of a percent keeps me from saying it. I made that mistake the other day. I got this rule about you don't accuse unless you know something for a fact. I mean, absolute ironclad fact that somebody do it. The suspicions ain't gonna get it. If you don't know they done it, by gosh, don't you accuse them. And I got these pair of jeans that I got on a guy was doing a trash out, and there was 16 pairs of blue jeans, and a lot of them were brand names, you know, like Harley Davidson and some other stuff, Amazon. I can't remember all of them, but there were 16 pairs, and they were nice, and they were all the same size, all clean, folded, and that they were. What the hell was it? They was 36 in the waist and 34 in the length. But the 34 in the length is way too long for me, and the 36 is way too small. I'm 8 sizes bigger than that. I'm a 44. But I had advertised these on Craigslist, and I had several people that was gonna buy them, and the guy said he'd be there around a certain time, and I sat out there with him. I had them sitting there and laying on the hood of the car. And he didn't show yet, so I went back inside, and when I come back out, 7 pair of the jeans was gone. And I assumed that sucker had come and picked out the ones he wanted and left. In other words, stole them. And I just assumed that he did that. And I pretty much called him up and sent him an email and accused him of taking it. He said something. I said, well, I don't know. I said, I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you would do. But I pretty much accused him. And then a little while later, guess what?
I found him.
Yeah, you found them. You put them there.
No, I didn't.
Why you want to do that, boy?
I didn't. And also, you said other people wanted to get them too, right?
Well, anyway, he says he didn't do it, so I can't accuse him. But anyway, he turns up with the jeans, and I have to call the guy back up and eat crow and apologize to him. And of course, I lost the sale. I still got them. I still got them on Craigslist. But you don't accuse somebody that. It just strikes me as odd when he heard me telling my oldest grandson that I think that guy come stole 7 pair of them jeans. My little one went outside and come up with them.
This is what I saw. I was gonna go to the car to get a drink, and out of the corner of my eye, I just saw something white, like this water bottle, like right there. And I went over there, like I normally would.
So you knew they was there?
I didn't know, but when I got closer, then I knew.
Well.
And also, our house got egged one time.
Huh?
Our house got egged one time.
I know, but that ain't got nothing. Somebody throwing an egg on our house.
But what if it was them seeing those and decided to do a prank and do that? And you said other people wanted went to those too, right? Maybe they saw those, saw that, and stole some, or something like that.
Maybe, baby.
There's a bunch of different outcomes.
Yeah, alright. Well, anyway, folks, I gotta go. That's it. I'll be the Zane. Au revoir. Hasta la vista. And I ain't never did learn how to say that in Russian. I think I'll do that.